Good morning to all of our friends who have joined us today. Welcome to the AWA AGORA Talk Show. Today we have very happy to host for our first show of season 3, Josh Chaiken. He is a principal at Cohn Peterson Fox here in New York City. It's going to be a fantastic take on how food, nourishment, and place are interwoven from an architectural perspective. So on that note, please join me in welcoming our guest, Josh Chaiken. Josh, it's good to have you here. Thank you for taking the time.
Not at all. I've been looking forward to it. So thanks for inviting me. As far as what has kind of brought me to this interest, I guess, or this focus, I think it goes to two really simple things. One is that as long as I can remember, I've always liked food. And at some point along the way, I started practicing architecture. And I've been doing that now for a while, and most of that time practicing at KPF. But they were separate. It wasn't as if I started practicing architecture to get involved in doing things related to food. This has become something that I discovered along the way. And really, Abby, since we met and when I made that presentation and developed that presentation, I'm still trying to sort through those ideas. Then the other part is the curatorial aspect of it, which is really what we do. It's what we do all the time. It's the design process, or designing a space, crafting a space, what the material is, what the influences are, and it's something that, of course, starts in your own home as well. Since we've been spending more time in our homes, we've been curating. We've been having that much more time to curate. What's in our kitchen. And what are those things that make us happy or that we like to use, and so when you kind of go back and apply that to the work we do as designers, and you then try and envision what kind of environment you think will be successful, what maybe the client is looking for, what the curatorial aspect to what we might recommend. It's also a curatorial aspect that gets melded, blended, scrutinized by the team of people that we're working with. Placemaking, wellness, and how food is this sort of overlap, this sort of binding agent between these two ideas. There was a project that I was working on in, I guess this is the mid-90s. This is the Grand Hyatt Tokyo, and it's part of the mixed-use project in Tokyo. And this is the first hospitality project I worked on. For me and people working with me, it was, as I said, kind of a revelation how the restaurant component could establish such a strong sense of placemaking, that the food, the restaurants became an attractor for people not just wanting to visit the hotel, but visiting the whole Roppongi Hills complex. This wonderful food experience was part of the architecture. Of course, the interior designers came in, and you can kind of really transparently see where the architects work, the interior designers work, the landscape. Everybody just sort of came together. Collaborated to create this environment, and it is an idea or a concept that we've carried on with a number of the other projects I've worked on since.